All right, so the Sims are going medieval on our asses.
Yes, they are. And in fact, this is one of the top requests of the Sims community for years and years and years has been to have the Sims and the modern Sims actually be completely transported into a full and rich medieval environment.
What is it about the medieval environment that you think lends itself well to the Sims concept?
I think that we really, through years of playing The Sims, are used to controlling and getting stories out of our Sims, and we want that very specific action, but in the medieval times. And it took us really, honestly, so long to make The Sims medieval because we wanted to do it right. Instead of just controlling Sims in a medieval world, we wanted to have it make sense and also create hero characters and quests that drive a story, and also set it up so that the player can build up their own kingdom. So it's not just controlling Sims in a medieval environment, but it's going on quests, it's building up heroes, and it's developing your own kingdom the way that you really want it to be.
Could you give an example of a hero and a quest that you go on, and just to you know, give people an idea what they can expect?
Well, at some point, the kingdom is ravaged and terrorized by large, evil, bloodthirsty chinchillas. And it's really, really putting a damper on the kingdom. And you, as a king or a queen, can prove your worthiness and your bravery by going out and going on a great chinchilla hunt where others have failed before.
And that, of course, takes us to the humorous part of The Sims as well. I saw something about whales as well.
Yes. Each Sims character in The Sims Medieval has specific traits that you can set that define their personality, as well as a fatal flaw, and that fatal flaw could be bloodthirsty, or it could be licentious behavior or a drunkard. But one of the defining characters, personality character traits, is the whale ate my parents, and so it's this sort of orphan feeling, and that Sim may find themselves going to the sea and yelling at the sea in anger at the whale that ate that Sim's parents.
So the Sims have always had needs and problems and things. How has that changed in the medieval times, and how are the Sims different in these ages?
In previous Sims games, there would be a lot of attention on very specific moment-to-moment activities, such as the need to go to the bathroom, or the need to eat, or the need to sleep, the need to be entertained. But honestly, with The Sims Medieval, there's so much going on in terms of the quests that we dialed back a little bit of that moment-to-moment needs in order to give the player more time to really focus on the quests and the drama, because there's so much of it in the game.
Apart from that and the obvious changes that you've made, can you tell us a little bit about the world and what really makes it a medieval world?
Well, when you start the game, there's just an empty field. And then through playing your quests and building up your hero characters, you can build your castle and your throne room, and build a wizard's tower, and build different parts of your kingdom. And so that you're really, over time and through all of the gameplay, building up the kingdom as you want it.
So, could you tell us a little bit about where you're at in development and the approximate time of release and so on?
The game should be out in March 2011. It's been about a year and a half in development. But even beyond that, years and years of thought has gone into it. It's always been pretty much the top request from the players of The Sims is to have The Sims be in medieval times.
So the medieval times were kind of harsh, kind of terrible times, really. You have, of course, a few bad things that can happen, but they seem a bit, humorous. But are there more like terrible things, like the bubonic plague or anything like that?
Well, you can throw other Sims in the pit of judgment, and we have a large tentacled beast that can throw them around or eat them, or you could fight the pit of judgment beast. You can also throw, as a monarch, you could throw characters into the stocks. You can go and throw tomatoes at them or make fun of them while they're in the stocks. There's a lot of medieval actions in the game.
True to.
There's a lot of medieval fun in the game.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
And let's just have a look at your axe.
It was hard to get on the plane.